Selling a property is rarely simple. Selling a property with tenants adds another layer of complexity. You want to maximize your return as a seller. You also need to respect the rights and living situation of your tenants. This balancing act requires careful planning, clear communication, and a good understanding of tenant law. This guide will provide you with key strategies for a smooth and successful sale. We'll cover everything from tenant rights to showing etiquette. We'll also discuss different buyer perspectives and how to tailor your approach accordingly. Remember, a successful sale benefits everyone involved. By following these tips, you can minimize stress and create a win-win situation for both yourself and your tenants. Let's dive in. Let's dive. The first step in selling a property with tenants is to understand their rights. Tenants have a legal right to occupy the property for the duration of their lease. This means you cannot simply ask them to leave because you've decided to sell. Carefully review the lease agreement. Pay close attention to clauses related to selling the property. Some leases may require you to offer tenants the right of first refusal. Others may stipulate how much notice you need to give before entering the property. Familiarize yourself with local tenant laws as well. These laws often provide additional protections for tenants. For example, they may dictate how much notice you need to give before showing the property to potential buyers. By understanding and respecting tenant rights, you establish a foundation of trust and cooperation. This sets the stage for a smoother and more successful sales process. Open and honest communication is crucial when selling a property with tenants. Keep your tenants informed every step of the way. Let them know you've decided to sell. Explain the process and what they can expect. Be upfront about potential disruptions. Showings, inspections, and appraisals are all part of the selling process. These activities may require tenants to adjust their schedules or temporarily leave the property. Giving them as much notice as possible allows them to plan accordingly. Encourage your tenants to express any concerns they have. Be open to feedback and willing to compromise where possible. Remember, clear and respectful communication can go a long way in maintaining a positive relationship with your tenants throughout the sales process. Showings are essential for selling any property, but they can be disruptive for tenants. The key is to minimize inconvenience while still allowing potential buyers to view the property. Provide tenants with ample notice before each showing. 24 hours is generally considered standard practice, but more notice is always appreciated. Offer tenants the option to be present during showings or to leave the property. If your tenants choose to be present, remind them that their cooperation is appreciated. Encourage them to highlight the positive aspects of the property and answer any questions buyers may have. Consider offering incentives for tenants to keep the property tidy and presentable for showings. This could be a small rent reduction, a gift card, or another form of appreciation. Remember, a little flexibility and understanding can go a long way in making the showing process smoother for everyone. Section 5. Investor versus Occupant, Understanding Buyer Motivations. In this section, we will delve into the distinct motivations that drive different types of buyers when they are considering a property purchase. When selling a property with tenants, it's crucial to consider the different types of buyers who may be interested. Each type of buyer has unique priorities and concerns that will influence their decision-making process. There are two main categories: investors and potential occupants. Understanding the differences between these groups can help you better market your property. Investors are primarily interested in the financial potential of the property. They are looking for opportunities to generate income and build wealth through real estate. They're looking for rental income and potential appreciation. These buyers will scrutinize rental income statements and property appreciation charts to assess the financial viability of the investment. They may be less concerned with the property's aesthetics and more focused on its financial performance. Factors like the property's structural integrity and maintenance costs are critical to them. Potential occupants, on the other hand, are looking for a place to live. Their primary concern is finding a home that meets their personal and family needs. They'll be more interested in the property's condition, layout, and amenities. They want a home that is comfortable, functional, and aesthetically pleasing. They may also have questions about the neighborhood and local schools. The quality of the local schools, safety of the neighborhood, and proximity to amenities are often top of mind for these buyers. Understanding the motivations of different buyer types can help you tailor your marketing and sales approach. By addressing the specific needs and concerns of each group, you can make your property more appealing. For example, you might highlight the property's strong rental history to attract investors. Demonstrating a proven track record of rental income can be a significant selling point. For potential occupants, you might emphasize the property's desirable location and move-in ready condition. Showcasing features like a modern kitchen, updated bathrooms, and a well-maintained yard can make a big difference. Section 6. Occupied versus vacant, weighing the pros and cons. Deciding whether to sell your property occupied or vacant is a key consideration. This decision can significantly impact the selling process, the type of buyers you attract, and ultimately, the final sale price. Each option comes with its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Understanding these can help you make an informed choice that aligns with your financial goals and timeline. Selling a property occupied provides immediate rental income. This steady cash flow can be particularly appealing if you're relying on that income to cover your mortgage payments or other ongoing expenses. It also offers a sense of financial security, knowing that you have a consistent stream of revenue while your property is on the market. Additionally, some buyers, particularly investors, prefer to purchase properties with tenants already in place. This can make your property more attractive to a specific segment of the market, potentially leading to a quicker sale. However, selling an occupied property can also present challenges. Tenants may have their own schedules and preferences, making it difficult to arrange showings that are convenient for both them and potential buyers. Showings can be more difficult to schedule and may be less appealing to potential occupants. The presence of tenants can sometimes deter buyers who want to move in immediately or who prefer a property that feels like a blank slate. Tenants may not keep the property as clean or well-maintained as an owner would. This can negatively impact the first impression your property makes on potential buyers, which is crucial in the selling process. Selling a vacant property offers more flexibility for showings and allows potential buyers to envision themselves living there more easily. An empty home can be staged to highlight its best features, making it more appealing to a broader range of buyers. However, it also means you'll be responsible for all expenses, including mortgage payments, property taxes, and utilities, until the property sells. These costs can add up quickly, especially if the property remains on the market for an extended period. Carefully weigh the pros and cons of each option to determine the best approach for your situation. Consider your financial needs, the current market conditions, and your timeline for selling. Consulting with a real estate professional can also provide valuable insights to help you make the best decision. Section 7. Pricing strategies. Finding the sweet spot. Pricing your property correctly is essential for a successful sale. It's not just about setting a price, it's about finding that perfect balance where the price is attractive to buyers, but also meets your financial goals. When selling a property with tenants, there are a few additional factors to consider. Tenants can add value to your property, but they can also complicate the selling process. First, understand that buyers may be willing to pay a premium for a property with a reliable tenant already in place. This is particularly appealing to investors who are looking for a steady income stream without the hassle of finding new tenants. This is especially true for investors who are looking for passive income streams. A property with a good tenant can be a turnkey investment, providing immediate returns. However, you also need to be realistic about the potential impact of a lease in place. A long-term lease might deter buyers who want to move in immediately or have other plans for the property. Some buyers, particularly those looking for a primary residence, may be hesitant to purchase a property with a lease that doesn't align with their timeline. They might prefer a property that is ready for immediate occupancy. It's essential to work with a real estate agent who understands the local market and can advise you on an appropriate listing price. They can provide insights into market trends, buyer preferences, and how to position your property effectively. They can help you analyze comparable properties and factor in the presence of tenants to determine a competitive yet attractive price point. With their expertise, you can navigate the complexities of selling a tenanted property and achieve a successful sale. Section 8. Transparency is key. Building trust with honesty. Transparency is crucial throughout the entire process of selling a property with tenants. Be upfront with potential buyers about the existing lease agreement. Provide them with a copy of the lease and disclose any relevant details, such as the monthly rent amount and the lease expiration date. Don't try to hide the fact that the property is currently rented. Buyers will likely find out during the inspection process, and attempting to conceal this information can damage your credibility and jeopardize the sale. By being upfront and honest about the tenancy, you build trust with potential buyers and increase the likelihood of a smooth transaction. Section 9. Conclusion. Navigating the sale with care. Selling a property with tenants requires careful planning, open communication, and a respect for everyone involved. By understanding tenant rights, communicating clearly, and approaching the process with sensitivity, you can achieve a successful outcome for both yourself and your tenants. Remember to be flexible, patient, and understanding throughout the process. And don't hesitate to seek guidance from experienced professionals like real estate agents and lawyers. With the right approach, selling a property with tenants can be a smooth and rewarding experience. Did you find this guide helpful? Like this article, leave a comment below, and share it with your network. And don't forget to subscribe for more real estate insights and advice.